Hey Sunshines, and welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to jump down the rabbit hole and answer assumptions that you have about me. Now this video has been going around Instagram for a few weeks now, and to be honest, I was like, I would never do that video. And then I was like, you know what, it might be fun. Might be scary because I have not read any of the comments yet. I'm a little bit nervous, but I threw it up on Instagram, on my community tab, and on Facebook, and asked you guys to tell me your assumptions of me. I have made myself a chai latte because I'm scared. I'm just flat out scared. I just watched the new Madea movie. Do you guys love Madea as much as I do? First of all, Tyler Perry, hello. And second of all, when he dresses up like Madea, it just cracks me up. They're some of my favorite movies. So I've been saying good morning and skirt and all that stuff that Madea says. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into the assumptions. All right, so I'm gonna start with Instagram. All right, so the first one was, I assume you were very popular in high school and smart. No. I went to a high school that was huge. The year that I graduated, I think they finished another whole building because they couldn't hold all the kids. But I was in a super, super big active youth group at church, and we did everything together. We were together all the time, and I felt like I had a good community of friends. I never felt like out of place or weird. I felt like in a good place. So I wasn't super popular. I didn't really feel the need to be super popular. Smart, I don't know that I'm super smart either. I'm not putting myself down. I'm not like Einstein or anything. I am very, how do I say this? I'm a very intuitive person, and I can read people very well. I'm a great salesperson, I found out a long time ago. So I do have a lot of just God-given sort of smarts inside of me, but in terms of book smart, I don't think that I'm super book smart. But thank you. All right, the next one is, I assume you are simply amazing. Oh, that first comment was from Shake Yo Booty. First of all, girl, or boy, I don't know if it's girl or boy, I love your Instagram name. The second one was from Krista10210. It's from Krista Racky, if you watch her channel. I don't know if she's posted lately though. It says, I assume you're simply amazing. Of course I am. No, I'm just kidding. That's really sweet to say. Thank you, Krista. From Blarina Chicky Poo, which always makes me smile when I see her name. I've told her this before. My mom would say, hey, Chicky Poo, when I was younger. And so that always just reminds me of my mom when I see her name. It makes me smile. It says, I really had to think of this one, but I assume you are a very genuine person and that you keep true to yourself. I do try and do that and keep true to who I am, yes. Sherilyn says, you're funny and fun to hang out with. You're human and have bad days and make mistakes. Absolutely, I make lots of mistakes. I'm definitely human. I don't know if I'm fun to hang out with. I tell my family, like they'll laugh at me sometimes, and I'm like, see, you need to hang out with me more, because I have teens who don't want to be with me, and my husband's not like a date guy. He's very introverted, and so a lot of times I just am silly with you guys or with myself because nobody else will be funny with me. I do have girlfriends and stuff, of course. Robin Pinkham, you are a good mom and wife. You give yourself to church and community. You are a perfectionist and it bugs you when there is a mess. A natural ginger, and you can have a fiery temper. Okay, am I a good mom and wife? I don't know. I think we all are critical about ourselves. I feel like I'm okay at being a mom and a wife. I don't know that I've rocked it out. I do give a lot to myself and to my community. I am not a perfectionist. I'm a fly by the seat of my pants type of girl. I just am. That's the way that works best for me. And it bugs you when things are a mess. No, girl. No, it does not. Does not bug anybody in my family when my house is a mess. It's not dirty usually, but it can be like piles of stuff that I have to constantly work through. So no, that is not true. And you have a fiery temper. You see the color of this hair? Yes, it's true. If you push me far enough, because I am a people pleaser, and I will give and give and give and give until, and it happened this morning with my son, I had to walk away, look at him and say, do not speak to me again, and walk up the stairs. Or I would have lost it. I am better now that I'm older to hold my tongue. God has given me a Bible verse this year do help me hold my tongue. And, but yeah, I do have a fiery temper. If you mess with me, yeah, it can go downhill real quick. I assume you love life and take it as it comes. Yes, I'm very much a fly by the seat of my pants type of girl, although lately I've been wanting to be more of a planner because I want to do some more traveling and things like that. That was from Pa Quilter. Mary Mott, I assume you would be fun and lots of laughs to hang out with. I hope that's true. I have fun when I go out on girls' nights. I wish that I had more good girlfriends. I feel like I had lots of good girlfriends when our kids were little. I was actually vice president of the Moms Club here in my area, and so we held meetings and had lots of play dates. I had people over to my house, and I feel like as our kids have sort of grown up, we've grown apart. We still try and stay together and see each other, but I think we've just grown apart a little bit. So I do wish, maybe I need to have like a Atlanta meetup or something and make some new friends with some of you subscribers that are around here. I think that would be fun. I can get very shy when I'm one-on-one with somebody, but if I'm with a group of people, I'm usually pretty good to talk and be extroverted a little more. Lisa O'Farrell says, I assume you went to college. Yes, I did. I went to the University of Tennessee. I don't know if I'm going to say this name right. Lareep. I assume when you leave the house, you are the most put together lady at the grocery store, Target, hockey arena, or wherever you go. Girlfriend, no. If you would have seen me when I went to Whole Foods today, I forgot that the beauty bags were up. I mean, I almost didn't have a bra on. I did. I put one on, but I had no makeup on. My hair was not brushed. Half the time, I hope that I never get big on YouTube, because having to worry about that when I go out is scary. I do try and look nice, but definitely in the mornings, like sometimes I'll drop my son off at school and then I'll like run to Target and I'm like, please Lord, don't let me see anybody I know. So not always put together at all. I assume the rest of them are right about you, except the part about having a temper. I don't think you do. I assume you do well at whatever you put your mind to. So yeah, I do have a temper. That was for got work at home. And I feel like finding like your niche, like your thing that you're passionate about, is hard. And I found this kind of YouTube platform, which has really been fun for me. And I feel like I'm pretty decent at it. I mean, I'm growing at a little rate, not as much as other people, but definitely more than others. So I feel like I'm doing good and I really like it. So I'm trying to be successful. Okay, so let's switch over to the community tab on, oops, I thought I had to put up. Let's see. Okay, here it is. All right. It said, this is from Lisa Smith. Lisa Smith, you asked like 9 questions, okay, but we're gonna go with it because I love you. All right, she said, I assume you lint roll everyone before you let them leave the house. I used to when my kids were little, when they wore uniforms. Some days they have navy polo shirts when they went to private school, and yes, I would lint brush their shirts because we have little furry creatures in our house. My husband could care less. My daughter could care less, but myself and my son like to be lint brushed, and I have them in my car and in the bathrooms and in our desk in our sunroom so we can grab it as we're leaving. There's lint brushes all over our house. I assume you're a rule breaker. No, I am a rule follower for sure. I assume you sing in the shower. No, I really don't, but you know what I do in the shower? I rehearse like what I'm gonna say on videos. Not rehearse, because a lot of it just comes off the top of my head, but I like think about what I'm gonna say in videos. I assume you put everyone else before yourself. Yes, typically I do that. However, I am learning to take some time for myself within the past year and ask for it, and that's been helpful. I'm just looking at myself in the camera. I have this red lipstick on because I just filmed the Ipsy video. I'm still not sure what I think about it, but I left it on. Let's see. Lisa, we're still going with you. I assume you're funny and make everyone laugh. I don't know, it depends. Again, if I'm in a large group, yes, I'm better at that. If I'm one-on-one, I get really shy with people. I assume I'm one of your favorite commenters. Of course you are. Gena Sweepa, I love you. She said, I assume I'm one of your favorite YouTubers. Yes, girl, you know you are. Gena Sweepa is actually gonna help you guys after I do a video that you're gonna have lots of questions about, and she knows about that I'll explain more about that later. But Gena Sweepa is a coupon queen. She teaches you how to coupon and gives you deals for different stores around the area. So definitely go check out her channel. I will link it below. And if I don't link it below, remind me, okay? Because I'm filming like 6 videos today and sometimes I forget. Okay, let's see. Josie, hey Joe, said, I assume you had a spiral perm in high school. No, I did not. I did get a perm in middle school and it did this to my hair. I've told this story before. And I looked at my mom and I was like, I'm not going to school tomorrow. And she said, babe, you don't have to. It was that bad. We used like 4 bottles of conditioner. It was awful, but it was not a spiral perm. Doing life with Miranda, hey. I assume you binge watch Netflix and eat chips alone in your room when you want to get away from the teens, because I have teenagers and that's what I do. Oh yeah, girl, that's exactly what I do. Right now I'm binge watching, I'm going back and re-watching all of Grey's Anatomy. So good. I hadn't watched that show for about a year. I kind of got off of it, so I decided to start at the beginning and then catch all the way back up. Oh, love that show. So yeah, I do that, and chips are my favorite thing. All right, Tracy B. Hey Tracy, she's another YouTuber you need to go check out. So funny. I assume you get a little overwhelmed with all the unboxings at time. You're running out of room. Okay, so people do think that I run out of room, but you have to understand I give a lot away. For Mother's Day, I usually take a big bag into my Sunday school class of like mascaras and scarves and stuff that I have not opened, and I give it away to them. I'm like, you can take anything you want. I usually sign up for breakfast that morning in my Sunday school class, so I'll make breakfast and bring a big bag of goodies for them to go through and have fun with. I give stuff away in giveaways. My daughter gets stuff. Some of my friends get stuff. I've told my friends just recently I need to like bring a bunch of palettes and let everybody just pick some. So I do give a lot away. There's not a lot that I keep. And the only time I get overwhelmed with unboxings is when like 10 boxes come at once and I'm like, ah! That's gonna take me 2 weeks. And the reason why I get overwhelmed is I really want to do more lifestyle boxes, and they always get pushed on the back burner because that box is sort of time sensitive and I want to get it up as quickly as I can. So yeah, sometimes I do get overwhelmed with that. Lisa D, I assume your house is spotless. Girl, y'all have a total, if you could see the rest of my room, and I've shown it on Instagram stories before. I actually did one where I showed the aftermath of a big unboxing palooza filming day. It can get bad. I'm not a spotless cleaner. I wish that I was. I really do. And your cat and your car and your yard is perfectly manicured. No, I hate yard work. I wish that I liked to do yard work. I cannot stand it. We have a lawn service that comes and like does all the things. Let's see. Oh, I skipped somebody. Okay, PK Mom Life. Hey, PK is also a YouTuber. I assume you have a little bit of a temper. Already talked about that. Yes, I assume that because you are a redhead and I am too. Yeah, totally. I assume that you are single and bitter. That person's obviously a troll and has not watched my videos, because I am definitely not bitter. I'm a pretty joyful person, and I talk about my husband quite often. I assume you were not in a sorority at college. No, I was not. I actually went to a community college in Florida for 2 years and then transferred to the University of Tennessee. I assume there was something else. I feel like I missed one. Oh, Tracy Lynn. I assume you were a cheerleader, most popular in school and on the debate team. No, no, and no. I actually was a cheerleader when I was younger, but not in high school. I was a gymnast. Let's see. I assume you are introverted when you meet new people and extroverted once the ice is broken. Again, one-on-one, I struggle even with like relationships of like friends that I know, but if I'm in a group, I'm better. I assume that your children are embarrassed that you're on YouTube because you're so cringy. I'm not cringy, am I? My kids do not mind that I'm on YouTube. They actually like it. I've had several conversations with them and I've said, if you do not want me to do YouTube, I will not. My son, he did tell people in the beginning when I did YouTube, but he's had a few comments like on the ice, like, oh, is your mom gonna do a video on this? Or just some silliness. So he doesn't tell people now. He's at a public school this year, and he doesn't tell people that I do YouTube. He doesn't. His hockey team this year did not know that I was on YouTube. Nobody knew, and I'm fine with that. And he's like, once you get to like 10,000 subscribers, I'll start telling people. So I guess that's when I'm legit. So we'll see if I hit 10,000 subscribers ever in my life. I might be 70 before I do that. We'll see. But no, they're totally happy with me being on YouTube. Okay, let's see. Veronica Foley was the one that asked about the sorority. I'm trying to name everybody. My Namel's Spirit, I assume that you are a good mom and always put your kids' needs first and often don't spend enough time on yourself. That's something I'm trying to work on. One of the ways that I do that is I have a membership to, it's the AMC Stubbs A-list, and I can see up to 3 movies a week for $19.99 a month. So you can see what, 3, 6, 9, 12 movies a month. I've never seen that many, but I love to go to the movies. That is one way that I do self-care for myself. A lot of people think self-care is, oh my gosh, this video is already 16 minutes, crap. A lot of people think that self-care is like face masks, and for some people it may be, but for me, it's mentally checking out for a little while, and that is one way that I do that. But I do try and put my kids first. Although sometimes lately these teens are making it a little bit hard. I assume you liberally give yourself to others. I do try. That was from Lucy Hancock. Tracy B, here's another one from her. You are a brave one. I don't know if I would ever do this, but if I do, I'll only answer the nice and decent assumptions. That's tempting. Paula A said these assumption videos are fun. Manic Makeup Mama says, I assume you were in the band in high school. I was not in the band. I was not in the band or chorus. So I guess I did art. Yeah, I remember doing like ceramics and stuff. I'm not very musically inclined. My kids are both, but I am not at all. Juliana Morales says, I assume you are a Republican. I don't really talk about politics on my channel. And yes, I am a Republican, but I do vote my convictions. So it's not, I don't always vote Republican. Most of the time though I do, just to be honest. No hate. We're gonna keep it kind. Let's see. Accidental Zen said, I assume you take walks and drink only tea and water. I'm a soda-aholic. I wish that I wasn't. I'm trying to like break myself of that, but I love a good Dr. Pepper. I do like to walk though. Cindy Danofsky said, I assume you are a tender-hearted, very kind, caring, and giving and loving personality. I can be tender-hearted and I'm definitely a pleaser. Some of these I'm kind of glossing through because I feel like I've answered some of them. I assume you are a very good best friend and mom. I would hope so. I think so. I assume you're a strict mom. I assume you're not a strict mom, laid back. I feel like my husband and I are really good with balancing that. Like sometimes I'm the super strict one. I would say a lot of times I'm a little more strict, but then the times that he's strict, I'm a little more laid back. I feel like we are good with that. So it just depends on the situation. I assume you sing in your church choir. No, I don't have a really great voice. I assume you teach a Bible study class. No, I do not. I assume you are frugal but grew up with wealth. No, I did not. I'm not naming names. I'm sorry. That was by Christian Ronyak. No, I did not grow up with wealth. My mom was a stay-at-home mom, and my dad, when we were little, was a high school PE teacher. Then he worked his way up. He was the head basketball coach. He had one of his players go to the NBA. He got into administration and worked his way up to principal, I think. So no, there wasn't a lot of money. My mom would always like babysit kids or work in the church office printing bulletins or that kind of stuff. But no, we didn't grow up wealthy. We grew up wealthy with lots of family around though, which was fun. I assume you are a perfectionist and are sensitive about how people view you. That's Caroline Casey. If I say anybody's name wrong, I apologize. Yes, I can be sensitive. I think anybody can. I think that's just human nature. I'm trying to have a thicker skin lately. And I'm not a perfectionist at all, at all, at all. I assume you are a people pleaser, putting everyone in front of yourself. Yes, that's true. I assume you give so much of yourself to others that you sometimes neglect your needs. We talked about that. I assume you flat iron your hair. If you saw my hair tutorial, you see that I kind of just barely go over it with a hair straightener at the very end. I assume you want everybody to like you. Yes, I'm a people pleaser. There is a video of yours that keeps popping up from 10 months ago, which I have not watched. Girlfriend, go watch that video. I'm just kidding, Catherine. You are wearing white pants, white sleeveless top, and standing on a veranda. It states, hello from Florida. I am assuming you were on vacation. Oh gosh. No, I actually wasn't on vacation. I was in Florida because my grandfather had passed away. I was there for 10 days and I had gone up earlier. We didn't know he was gonna pass away, just to spend time with him. And then right after I got there, he passed away. I helped my parents plan the funeral and all the arrangements, and then my kids and my husband came up, and then they ended up bringing me some subscription boxes that I had, like, that had to go back. Like, I think it was a FabFitFun and a Stitch Fix, and so I actually did those for my mom's porch. So that was on my mom's porch. They have a really gorgeous porch that faces a lake. I assume your favorite color to wear is brown? No, it's olive green. I love olive green. We're almost done. I assume you are a disciplinary parent compared to your husband. Again, we flip-flop. I assume you're a conservative. I'm a social liberal. So even if you are, that's all right. Thank you, Paula. Yeah, I love everybody. I love everybody. You can have your own opinions, but yes, I am a little more conservative. I assume you love the brand Ivy and Sage. Only shop there for their mystery bag because I'm an unboxing channel. That is a company put out by Our Family Nest, which is a YouTube family. They kind of market themselves with more teenage clothes, although they say women's clothes. So I haven't really paid attention. I only got the mystery box because, again, I'm an unboxing channel. I assume that you love opening the mail that you get. Sometimes I have to say there are boxes which I'm like, oh, I don't want to open this. To be quite honest. I assume you are a rocker punk girl in high school. No, I'm pretty much the same as I was then. I was pretty preppy back then. I think I liked I don't know. Yeah, I was pretty preppy. And this is the last one. I assume you prefer romantic comedies to action movies, and that is a no. I love a good Marvel movie. I love a good Star Wars, a Star Trek, any of those like action type movies. What are the Mission Impossible or the Bourne movies? I love action movies, so that's ones, when there's one out, that I always go to with my husband. I do love a romantic comedy now and then, but I do love a good action movie. Okay, so we're at 22 minutes. I cannot even believe that took that long. This is one of my longer videos. If you stayed to the end, I just wanted to say thank you. I'm so glad that you're here. Please comment below where you're from. If you're new, hit that subscription button, and I'll see you soon for my next video. Bye-bye.